it's important. But we also want to emphasize that in the UPND by Eugene, and I think this is a reminder to everyone within the party and outside.
Okay.
We do not do what we do for the benefit of the UPND, not even for the benefit of ourselves. We have a country that is depending on us. We have Zambians who are depending on us for alternative leadership. So this is not for us. And it's important for everyone who is within the party and even outside contemplating of coming into the UPND, that this is for the country and this is for the people. So those within the party who think that they can hinge or anchor their affiliation with the UPND on the basis that they are entitled to a position, forget it. Forget it. We are here to serve. Inewa Eugene naleisa kuno katushinga miguinga naishite kuno mwale nchitafa UPND member chashitana shani. I didn't care. I didn't care what I was called. All that I cared about was being of service to the party, to my country, and to the Zambian people. Because the problems that we are facing, these are not UPND problems. These are Zambian problems. They are your problems. So it is selfish of me by Eugene to say, inengata mumpela akafuro nangwaka punapa akuikala mu UPND, then nafileka nae. You can't do that. That's being selfish. That is a lack of leadership. So we want to emphasize that mu UPND bane, wu tumishi, ubu abantu ne chalo. That's number one. But I also feel offended by Eugene. I feel offended not as a member of the UPND. I feel offended as a Zambian. And the Zambian people should feel offended. And I'll tell you why. My elections. You have a group of political vouchers who congregate. They start settling, they start gathering. Because for them, my elections, it's not a time for them to serve. It's a time for them to eat, by Eugene. It's a time for them to eat. And this is why they say, PF. How do we get the most out of the PF? Let's scandalize the UPND and President Hakainde Hichilema. So instead of my elections, mwalambo kubonfwa. Yo church ni satana. Yo church ni tribalist. Yo mwebantu bakwalesa. Honestly, Didiani Shabena Zambia bari bapera if me tifi avola. Under Honeybee. Most of the voices that you are going to start hearing, a perfect example is abantu abakoseshe amashiwi peri ashira kalomu fam. Tapari fena ngumo mwinga sonta po wasusere po chiti chonse ni nshimi tisha abola shari mufipatara. What's their interest? Tapari fena ngumo wa imisheshi eri ama students wa bapokere ama bursaries. Tapari na ngumo. Tapari no imisheshi ile no. Peri ashira fuel shortage. Tapari imisheshi nangu limu. Ni njama pensioners bale lala mumfula. Padapa Ministry of Justice. Tapari na ngumo wa susere po shiwi nangu limu. But my elections in the Africa, they'll start scandalizing the UPND and President Hakainde Hichilema. Not because it's beneficial to you, Imowa Eugene, Naba Naven. Not because it's going to put medicines in our hospitals. Not because it's going to ensure that our pensioners are paid. Not because it's going to ensure that our students are given back their meal allowances. No. But because they have to get paid. That's how they survive. These political vouchers. And personally, I'm waiting for them to say something really stupid. And I'm going to have them for dinner.
All right.
No, because so the Zambian people must be wary. So I am a defections yo mwana mboku mwana yo bawele la ku PF chashitana shani. This is not for the Zambian cause by Eugene. This is not.
Are we not expecting more of that? Do you know why I've asked that?
Of course.
You will have to announce the people that you've adopted as a party.
Of course,
soon.
Yes.
And with that, are you not expecting more people to
and this
cross?
is what we're telling our colleagues in the UPND. Mm-hmm. If you are in it for an adoption, maybe the time for you to leave is now. You know why? Because all our positions, whether it's council chairperson, whether it's mayoral, whether it's parliamentary, they are all oversubscribed by anything between 35 to 40% by Eugene. They're all oversubscribed. So whereas there are only 156 seats for MP, AMA adoptions are oversubscribed by close to 40%. What that is telling is that not everyone will be adopted, sir. So, gachakuba tuli mu kipani kya UPND, you are saying yo nilebo UPND kufiire kwaba change of government, but mumutima oletsera fe nga tabanchira adopt or either run as an independent na unachita defect. You know, I will tell you right now, maybe the time for you to leave is now. Because this is not a UPND cause. This is a Zambian cause. We need men and women, by Eugene, who will be able to say, whether you adopt me or not, I believe in this cause.
Right.
I'm affected by what is happening in this country. I will fight alongside the UPND. I will fight alongside President Hakainde Hichilema. I will fight alongside the Zambian people. It's as simple as that. So, ngakulaba le tontonka ne mbano ati ngataba bachira adopt baka ku PF na ngubaka as independent. I will say, maybe yours is not for the Zambian cause. Maybe you are in it for yourself. Maybe the time to work is now, by Eugene. You cannot be a member and an ally of President Hakainde Hichilema. Since 2006, 2 months before an election, wasala ndati yo takwata omutima osuma. Mwabantu bakwandesa. For 20 years, umuntu ulya nankwe. Wangala nankwe. Delo wisola ndati takwata omutima osuma, sure. Bimi wosha kwata ofuma chumi ni wewo. Wosha kwata omutima osuma, limbi ni wewo. You are just thinking about yourself and not the Zambian people. What is Zambia wale chula? The one political party leader, Hakainde Hichilema, who is speaking for the Zambian people, who is saying and has gone he's been incarcerated over 15 times on account of the Zambian people. The one person, ewo iwisolanda tiyo na kusha na yoko kwineko naye. Mukuchita kwenshi. You are not for the Zambian cause. You are in it for yourself. So, yes, defections will be happening, and we expect defections to be happening, but we want to say to every well-meaning Zambian, stand with your country. Stand with your people. This is not a UPND cause. This is not a cause for President Hakainde Hichilema. This is a Zambian cause, sir. When the Zambian economy dies, we will all pay a price. Whether more about PF and more about UPND, we will all pay a price. So let's just agree on what needs to happen in this country. We all want a change in 2011. We disagreed on the mode which that change needed to take. Mm-hmm. And I think for us in the UPND, we have been vindicated because we never believed that the change which this country needs was the change which the PF was proposing. We never believed that. And we've been vindicated. Mulelale nsala, Bungana Budula, Sugar na idula, salad na idula, fuel na idula, fertilizer na idula, because your parents can't afford to pay. Fish for Zambia. Should we be arguing about this? It's very clear. Let's deliver a change of government and hold the new UPND government accountable for the promises that we're making. But what we cannot do is continue saying, don't do it.
All right, so let's get to open up the phone lines in case you'd love to be a